Hi, I wanted to talk to you for a couple minutes about the value of hiring an animal communicator. I think a lot of people don't realize how valuable it can be. And so what I just want to talk about now is having someone speak to your animal in times of transition. So I really I really wish that shelters used animal communicators. I really wish they did that. So that when you adopt an animal, there was a communicator telling the animal what was happening. They've been through so much trauma already. That's how they ended up in a shelter, right? And I'm sure there are some that do this, but I don't know of any. I've volunteered at quite a few. So if you're adopting an animal, that's a situation where you could hire a communicator yourself to try to find out, if you can, a little bit more about the animal's past. But even if they don't want to talk about that yet, and sometimes they don't, to just explain to them what's happening, where they're going, how many people are in the family, if there's other animals, just what they can expect. It's a way of easing them into the situation. It's so very helpful. And I would love to see more of that. So that's one situation. Also, if you already have your animal and you're moving, this can be really stressful for animals. So in a period of transition, in terms of they're moving with you, but still, it seems cats get really upset about this. A lot of people lose their cats moving. They'll shoot out the door when you're packing. Oh, it's heartbreaking. So letting your animals know what's happening, what day it's happening. They don't know what Tuesday is, but how I deal with that is visually. It's like, today's Saturday, and then I make little boxes in my brain and count off the days so they can see them. I know people do it different ways, but show them passage of time in that way. So when it will be that you are moving and this is what's happening, and then they often want to know what the new place looks like and where will the bed be. And it's just a way of helping them with the transition of moving. If you have to give an animal up, and they're moving to a completely different place, or I've worked with a lot of animals who their human passed on, or is extremely ill and had to excuse me, is in hospice, or just, I'm sorry, I'm not finding words here, people with dementia, Alzheimer's, who are in special care and had to give up their animals, and family members haven't been able to take the animals, and so they find new homes for them. And wow, what a transition that is, for them to be able to explain to the animal what's going on, why you're human, what happened. I recently spoke with a dog who was given up because her human just suddenly died. What a horror. I'm sorry, a kitty, not a dog. What a terrible thing. I mean, that's really difficult, but it became much easier once he understood what had happened. So periods of transition, what other kinds of transition, excuse me, itch. Prepare them for a surgery or some kind of medical procedure. Let them know what's going on. Ask them if they want it. Sometimes they don't. An elderly animal may not want this, may be ready. So that's the other kind of transition is, are you ready to pass? Would you like assistance? Would you not? I do a lot of that kind of work, a lot. And the animals know, they have very strong opinions about what kind of assistance they want, when they want it. They're extremely clear about it. It's really, when I first started doing that work, it was fascinating to me that first of all, they're not afraid. They're not afraid of dying at all, ever. They worry about the humans sometimes, but they are not. They do not worry about it. But they have strong opinions about how long they want to stay and what they're willing to put up with and that kind of thing. So there's probably others that I'm leaving out. I don't want this to be too long, but this is just one way to use the services of a communicator, is to assist you and your beloved animals with life transitions. Or bringing another animal into the house, or you'll think of all kinds of things. So I'm just asking you to consider me, of course, that would be nice, but or another animal communicator to help you to help you with these life transitions. It will help you as well too, because you'll hear the animal have opinions and the communicator will tell you, it's a conversation. It's not just the communicator telling the animal something. And then you'll get that feedback and it just makes everything a lot easier. So that's just something to think about. Okay. I am Pam Sorellis of Winged Horse Healing, and I help animals and their humans by speaking to the animals and also with Reiki healing. I'll talk to you again soon. Take care.